Russell Westbrook used to be an absolute monster on the basketball court during his time with the OKC Thunder. He was an elite defender and a premier finisher near the basket. He's also only one of 2 NBA players in history to average a triple-double over an entire season, alongside Oscar Robertson. However, since being traded to the LA Lakers, Westbrook has become a complete shell of his former self, and some fans wonder if he should even still be in the league. Given his age and where he is in his career, it might be time to finally call Russell Westbrook washed. Welcome back to our channel, where today we're going to be going over why some people think Russell Westbrook is washed. Sit back and enjoy. Russell Westbrook used to be one of the most athletic players, not just in the NBA, but in pro sports in general. People used to talk about how Westbrook potentially playing in the NFL or the NHL due to his raw strength and ability could actually be a possibility. Now that he's 33 years old, his athleticism has obviously taken a decline, but now so has his all-around game, especially when it comes to finishing. In the 2019-2020 NBA season, Westbrook took 41.5% of his shots from within 3 feet of the basket, part of the reason why he averaged 27.2 points per game for the Rockets. However, in this past season for the Lakers, Westbrook only took 34% of his shots from within 3 feet of the hoop. That huge drop-off saw his points per game average go to 18.5 as well. When your entire game revolves around driving to the rim nearly at any given chance, and once you stop driving to the rim as much, your entire game can go downhill, causing fans around the league to assume that you're washed. He's a turnover machine that has lost his identity. Westbrook was never known for his ability to hold onto the ball during his career, and in fact, he's mostly been known as one of the more reckless players in the league in that regard. However, Westbrook is now turning the ball over more than ever, and his finishing ability is no longer able to make up for that flaw. In this past season, Westbrook turned the ball over on 18.3% of his possessions, the highest percentage during his career. It is also the 8th highest turnover rate of any player this season. Part of the struggle has been his inability to adapt to a new style of basketball. When he was with the Thunder, Kevin Durant and James Harden were the sharpshooters on that team, while Westbrook was the playmaker. If he drove to the paint and got double covered, he could always kick it out to either player and have them knock down a 3. However, the Lakers are a much different team. They don't have any shooters. The Lakers shot 34.9% from 3 as a team this season, putting them at 21st in the league. When the Lakers brought in Westbrook, they wanted him to be more of a shooting specialist, which is also why the amount of shots from inside the paint have deferred so much over the last season. Westbrook is not known as a shooter and has never been a threat from deep, and it showed this season. Westbrook shot just 30% from 3 and could never find his rhythm as a shooter. The Lakers also wanted to run Westbrook as a pick-and-roll type of guard, something he was never very efficient at. Westbrook never really gelled in the Lakers system and just seemed out of place when trying to drive the floor. Now, this isn't to say that Westbrook is the problem. The entire Lakers roster had no chemistry and was just a dumpster fire for nearly the entire season. When you're a big part of an offseason trade, you are expected to make a positive impact, and Westbrook just never could. And it's the reasons like these that show that Westbrook is long past his prime. One down year doesn't necessarily dictate the end of a player's great seasons, but Westbrook has been slowly declining ever since he left the Thunder. Now with the Lakers, he's looked like a backup guard at his best and a G League player at his worst. After just one season, Westbrook has found himself back in trade rumors, spelling the end of his time in LA. Unless Westbrook can have a huge bounce-back season, whether it be for the Lakers or someone else, we may be past the prime days of Russell Westbrook. That's all the time that we have for today's video, so thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to smash that like button, subscribe to our channel, and ring that notification bell so that you never miss another video. We'll see you guys next time.